Hello, guys. Today it's quite hot, actually. So, yeah, I'm just kind of no shirt and everything. Hope that's okay with you. And yeah, I just wanted to today. I wanted to talk about like the importance of not lying. What kind of like what lying does to you, and why is it so important to not lie? Um, so I think it requires a certain level of just like paying attention and noticing things. But it's like the moment that you stop lying, there's a certain peace that comes with it. Um, Sometimes I wonder, like like all the the great biblical books and stuff like that, and some religious texts and everything. I noticed that like some of them, like they always mention that like don't lie. It's like it's right next to like don't kill, don't steal, don't you know commit adultery, something like that, right? And then it's like also not lie, right? And I don't know, for some of us it's like, okay, yeah, not kill, sounds fine. Not robbing, yeah. Not stealing, it's fine. But then it's like when it comes to lying, there's this strange thing where we kind of feel like it's okay, right? We do like a small little lie there, and sometimes a big one, but most of the times it's just small ones. That's fine. It's okay. Who cares? It's not that bad. Um, and it got to a point where I got me wonder, like, why is it that this is so emphasized? Not so much in like religious texts, but like for normal life. Why is it that lying, it's what does lying do to you in your mind? What does it do? What role does it play in your life? Then I started to notice that like when I lie, it's because I'm trying to prevent some kind of hurt, whether that's hurt, it's hurt like on me, towards me, or I'm trying to prevent hurt on another person. But then I wonder, well, if it is really me trying to prevent hurt to another person, and sometimes it is. Let's say, like if it's like a person that I care about that I really don't want to hurt, that may happen where I'm like doing a little lie, and maybe I'll tell them later so that it doesn't hurt so much at the moment or something like that. But I noticed, like for the most part, it's actually just trying to avoid pain on me. Maybe I'm trying to avoid a little bit of embarrassment. I'm trying to avoid a little bit of just not wanting to be to experience a level of shame, or to experience a fear, or to experience a guilt, or whatever it might be. And so I just would just do a little bit of lie, or just because I don't want to go do something, so I tell them, hey, actually today I have this thing, so unfortunately I can't go. you know and all of these little things, they kind of get to a point where you know I just want to like stop and think, okay, well, why am I doing this? And what exactly is like the consequences of this? Because there are consequences, and the consequences are, well, obviously there's a little bit of anxiety that arises, and there's a little bit of also a little bit of shame, a little bit of like, oh man, now I lied again. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. And man, I'm so silly. I could have just said that I didn't want to go or something like that. All these things come in, right? um, and then the I think the worst thing actually of all is the fact that we start building a habit of lying, and that is the worst thing, because then if you start as a kid like doing little lies, and then you go as a teenager doing little lies, and then you go up as like a young adult doing little lies, then you go up as an actual like older adult, and you still doing little lies. It gets to a point where it's like, man, I'm just being a like there's like small parts of my day where I'm just actually not being me. I'm just like, it's a part of me where it's like I just keep doing this pretending thing that I'm this thing, or that I want to do this thing or whatever, and it's just a fake. It's just fake, and it's like not. It doesn't feel good, and when it gets into a habit, then you start even doing like small little lies to the people that you care in situations that you don't have to lie. It's become such a habit that, oh, I did a small little lie here. I really didn't have to. It's actually a close friend of mine that I can be honest and sincere, but because I'm in the habit of lying and I feel like I don't want to hurt their small little feelings in this small little matter, whatever small little thing it is, I just go there and I lie. It's like it's crazy. So that is something that I really, really, really don't want to do. And yeah, it just got to a point where, you know, uh, I noticed that it was like maybe like 3, 4 years ago. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago where I just pretty much stopped lying. I don't lie anymore. Um, and the consequences of not lying, or like the life that comes with it when you stop lying, is actually very interesting. It's like um, there's a certain peace that comes with it. There's honesty, there's mindfulness actually, because mindfulness is just paying attention to what's happening, right? So you have to I have to notice the lie that starts like coming, up in here, and comes, and then I have to notice, oh, I want to say a lie, and then I just kind of consciously don't say it and say the truth instead. And it's actually quite it's a very beautiful process in my opinion. Actually, it's just very, very interesting to see, uh, you know yeah, just to see, wow, just like how nice it is to just not lie. It's very nice. uh it's there's a certain, like, you don't ruminate on things as much anymore. You don't have this afterthoughts of like, man, I should have done this, I should have said that instead, or whatever. That's gone. And when the it might seem like it's kind of small, but when these thoughts are gone, like, every day, even if it's just for a little bit, you notice a higher level of peace that comes with it. And not only that, like, actually your relationships become stronger. Your interactions with people become more real. You pay more attention to every single thing that you say. You actually care about the things you say. And not only that, like, you feel more genuine because you are being more genuine, and you feel more honest because you are being more honest. And those are all great feelings to feel. And yeah, and overall you just feel, I think, nice. It just feels great, to be honest. But it takes a little bit of courage, and it's not easy. I understand it's not easy. But like, the first step, if you're actually interested in like start stopping to like just lie nearly as much, just cutting a little bit, like even the small lies. I say, because sometimes I understand, like, sometimes it is, we have to lie because it's really hard to actually say the truth. And I understand that. So, but like, maybe small little things that we notice, like, man, I didn't have to say that. I could have just said the truth or whatever. To start on those, it is important to, just to, first of all, to set the intention of like, okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of an effort to stop lying as much on the little things. So you set that intention, and then you kind of just have to pay a little bit of more attention to your speech, instead of like having this habitual way of speaking, habitual way of interacting. You actually have to pay a little bit of more of attention. You have to relax a little bit. You have to just stop and think a little bit more and go like, okay, what is it that is happening here? Okay, let me see, what am I going to say next? Okay, let me see this, let me see that. And uh, it doesn't really take that much. It's just like maybe a second during an interaction. But like, it's a second of like paying attention. And then you just, when you pay attention, then you just decide, you make the decision, okay, I'm actually going to say the truth in a clear way. Not in a, it doesn't mean that you start being a dick. It's like, oh man, I'm just going to say the truth, and I'm going to be like, oh, you are actually very ugly and you suck, and it doesn't really mean that. Okay. It means that you just say the truth in a clear, respectful, honest, sincere way. Okay. uh, it's not a permission pass for you to go and stop being a dick to everyone around you. Okay. It's not to be confused like that. And yeah, I mean, fundamentally, that's it. Um, the 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 real trick is just to actually make a commitment. It's a commitment, it's a decision, it's setting an intention, and going like, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of an effort to stop lying as much. And uh, and uh, that's kind of it. And I mean, I would say that, like, after a few months, even, I would say, like, you notice a reward. You notice what happens, like, immediately, because when you say the truth, it's like, there's like this feeling of, there's a relaxation that comes with it. There's a certain nervousness, right, that comes with it. It's like, oh man, ah, I'm gonna say the truth, and it's gonna be a little bit hurtful for them or whatever. This a little bit of thing, but then you say it, and there's no nervousness or anxiety, and there's no thoughts that come after. Like, when you have that, you say that, and it's like, you can relax, you can chill, you can, like, okay. this matter is resolved. This matter is done. I can go on with my life. And then there's like a general peace in life. You sleep better. All your interactions become a little bit better. If you have an intimate partner or someone that you really care about, and you start being a little bit more honest with them, they're going to appreciate that. They are going to notice that, and you are going to notice that, and you're going to notice like over the weeks, over the months, that your relationship starts getting stronger, more honest, more intimate, more profound, more sincere, more actually, you know, more. Yeah, I think profound is the best word, really. And everything in your life is going to be a little bit better, and so it's going to be better, like in your outside life, and then your internal life in here. It's going to be more peace as well. So that's what I want and what I hope for all of you guys. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to say this small little message about not lying. Okay, I know I kind of repeated myself a little bit, but hopefully I wanted to like emphasize a little bit. Hopefully that I got I got the idea across. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys feel like you guys lie a lot? Are you guys trying to stop lying a little bit as well? Have you completely stopped lying as well? And what are your what are the changes that you noticed on your life? Let me know in the comments anything that you've been going through or whatever. And I mean, yeah, just let me know, and like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. All right, peace, bye bye.